Esthetician careers. The skin is the largest organ in the human body, and you'll have to know it intimately if you want to succeed as an esthetician. A specialty discipline that falls under the umbrella of cosmetology, aesthetics deals with improving, treating, maintaining, and beautifying the skin, and it's a big business. As recently as 2012, the global skincare industry was worth less than $100 billion, but the sector is growing quickly and projected to climb to $180 billion by 2024. As a skilled and well-trained esthetician, you'll be well-positioned for a secure career in a booming field, all while earning a living making people's skin and days a little brighter. What does an esthetician do? As an esthetician, you'll take on a big responsibility every time you go to work. The people who enlist your services will trust you with what is arguably the most important and most visible part of the entire body, their skin, especially their facial skin. The people you serve will put their trust in your training, professionalism, and expertise to safely treat, beautify, and revitalize the skin they live in. They'll also trust you to guide them through treatment options and product choices. Estheticians perform dozens of different procedures on people who come to them with all kinds of skincare needs. Some, like waxing, sugaring, and brow shaping, involve hair removal. Others deal with complexion improvement and skin conditioning, like dermaplaning, microdermabrasion, chemical peels, and facials. Estheticians are also on the front lines of trendy and emerging treatments like ultrasonic skin therapy, vitamin facials, protein peptide treatments, oxygen therapy, and LED light treatment. In some settings, estheticians perform specialty procedures like Botox, E-matrix sublative rejuvenation, and tanning. Skincare specialists earn a mean salary of $39,000 per year, or about $18.74 an hour, according to the Bureau of Labor Statistics. As with most professions, however, salaries vary from state to state and based on the cost of living. Job growth for estheticians. The Bureau for Labor Statistics reports that as of 2018, there will be 72,000 estheticians. By 2028, that number is expected to grow to nearly 80,000. That increase represents a job growth of 11% over 10 years, which is more than double the total expected growth across all occupations. That's largely because the industry is growing so quickly. As demand soars, new salons, spas, and healthcare facilities spring up to meet the need. In addition, many more men are beginning to seek out esthetician services, which is historically were within the near exclusive realm of women. How to become an esthetician. Complete a training program that teaches you the trade while also satisfying the licensure requirements for training hours in your state. Most states require 600 hours, and programs can be finished in as little as 6 months. You might choose to do hands-on work in an apprenticeship program, training instead of training hours in a traditional program, just provided you live in a state that allows it. Requirements for that, too, vary from state to state. You might also seek out additional certification, which can add value but is not required like a license. Then you must pass all exams required for licensure, pay a license fee, which, like the rest of the process, can vary from one place to the next. Although license requirements vary by state, all aspiring estheticians will follow a similar path to a career in the field. That path will include the following steps. Esthetician career options. As an esthetician, you can earn a living in all kinds of different settings, but no matter where you decide to work, the skills and techniques you learn in training or as an apprentice will prepare you for your career in aesthetics. Here are a few of the paths your career could take you. Medical paramedical esthetician. These specialists work with clients and patients in healthcare settings like dermatologists' offices, hospitals, or plastic surgeons' offices. According to the Bureau of Labor Statistics, those who work in physicians and other healthcare practitioners' offices tend to earn more than the average esthetician. Clinical esthetician. Like medical estheticians, clinical estheticians advise and perform treatments on patients and clients in healthcare settings. Those settings could include outpatient facilities, nursing care facilities, and doctors' offices. It's important to note that you won't be providing medical care or assisting with medical procedures in either role. Both specialties rely on traditional aesthetics techniques that you'll learn in your training program, although some employers might require a special certification. Master esthetician. A few states grant and recognize a more advanced license reserved for master estheticians who undergo standard esthetician education, which they then build on with advanced specialized training. Some employers might require this license to work in a clinical or medical setting. In other cases, you might pursue a master esthetician's license to learn and perform advanced skincare treatments and techniques. Medical spa manager. Medical spas are physician-led facilities that use traditional aesthetics services associated with beauty salons and spas to complement medical treatments and therapies. The professionals who manage these facilities can expect to make more than the standard estheticians, with an average salaries around $50,000. Wax hair removal specialist. Hair removal is one of the core skills of an esthetician, just as aesthetics is a specialty within the field of cosmetology. You can become an esthetician who specializes in hair removal. Although estheticians use techniques like lasering, among the most common and popular hair removal methods are waxing and sugaring. Where can you work with an aesthetics license? One of the reasons this skincare field is so popular is because licensed estheticians enjoy an enormous degree of career flexibility and control over the physical setting where their day-to-day work takes place. Your services could focus on niches as varied as cosmetics, tanning, or specific skin conditions like acne. You might work with scoring or burn injuries in medical centers, with actors on movie sets, or provide trendy luxury treatments in posh spas or resorts. Once your training is complete, the choice is truly yours. The following are just a few of the common environments for estheticians: salons, spas and retreats, physicians' offices, surgical arts centers, eyelash and eyebrow salons, beauty schools, retail cosmetics counters and sales, plastic surgery offices. Traits of a successful esthetician. The life of an esthetician is not for everyone. It's deeply personal work that involves close and intimate physical contact with other human beings. If you find biological components like hair, oil, perspiration, and, of course, skin to be gross or icky, it's probably the wrong line of work. Estheticians must stand for long hours in close quarters with chemicals, conditioners, lotions, and other materials that can emanate smells. First and foremost, however, it is a people job. There is room for many personality types. Some clients come to chit-chat, others to relax and zone out. But success always requires a professional demeanor that instills confidence in the people who are trusting you with something as intimate as their skin.